I can't do anything without a teleprompter, but I'll try and make it through. I know we have to keep this brief, and I wanted to just talk about, you're thinking about taxation, we're taxed too much, but I want to address some of the things in the spending bill, this so-called porculus stimulus, whatever you want to call it, some of the things that you might be paying for in the future, and your kids. So I just jotted down a couple of these things that might come around. And this is no time, ladies and gentlemen, to be cutting defense spending, which our president wants to do. Not only cutting defense spending, but cutting missile defense. We can't spend enough money on missile defense now. You've seen what's just happened in the world. I have a quiz question for my students on what was the lowest unemployment rate we had in modern times. It was 1.2%. We're a long way from that now. In 1944, because we were fighting World War II and winning it, and people were working at the defense plants. Yeah. Concerning the stimulus package that our president and our Speaker of the House, Ms. Pelosi, and our illustrious Senate leader, Senator Reid, I didn't vote for. The carbon tax. Sounds innocuous at first, folks. You are going to be paying a lot for your electricity rates in the future. Empire District is going to have to raise their rates and send it on to you with this carbon tax. Keep that in mind, and that's coming. We're also going to be having a tax on imported oil when we could get some of it by drilling for our own here, but we won't do that. So you'll be paying at the pump also with this carbon tax. There's a new treaty agreement coming up possibly in December, the Copenhagen Treaty. I thought we had enough of the Kyoto Treaty that not a single Democratic senator would support, but I'm assuming this president is going to support the Copenhagen Treaty. I still don't think anybody in the Senate is going to support that. That's coming up this December. That means that you and I reduce our standard of living and cut our use of fossil fuels, while China and India don't. And China just passed us in the use of emitting of CO2. I don't think that's a good deal. The other thing I want to mention in the stimulus is another entitlement, just what we need, another entitlement, because we haven't even funded now Medicare and Social Security long term. No one's addressing that our kids are going to have to pay for. And this entitlement is for mandated college education for all Americans. Where is the Constitution, where is it written that you are entitled to a college education? It's important, but you should pay for some of it. Also in the stimulus is a mandate, or at least a wish, a start, for an entitlement for preschool. So the government's going to start taking care of your kids from 3 years old on up. No wonder the homeschool movement is growing in this country. Also, there's a wish and desire in the stimulus program to expand Medicare, which goes to seniors now, to where we're going to have national health care for all. At first, they're going to say it's voluntary, but if you get on that program, you're probably going to drop your private insurance too, so we're going to have national health care, which this president said he wants national health care, and I don't think we want that. I'll just leave you with a couple other smaller items on the spending bill. Money goes to ACORN, the community organizing group. We've got money going to the Salt Marsh Mouse in Nancy Pelosi's district. We've also got money going for the high-speed train from Anaheim to Las Vegas. I wonder if this is for Senator Reid. And finally, the EPA has declared that CO2, which I am emitting right now, as I take in O2, I'm exhaling CO2, is now a pollutant, folks. Just think of where this could head in the future. You are probably going to see a livestock tax, because they also emit another gas called methane, that tax. And keep this going in the future. Let's say you get older and you're 85 years old and you're breathing, and maybe your life might be expendable by then. Don't say this won't happen, because CO2 is now a pollutant. Keep your guard up, and let's have a great day.